And we're back in the game with some more RTR, Imperium, Surrectum. It says so right there in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. RTR, Imperium, Surrectum. RTR stands for Rome Total Realism. One of the great modding teams for the original Rome Total War. Yes indeed. And they are now part of an even bigger and better team. They are modding Total War Rome Remastered. And this is what we get for free, providing of course that you've paid for Rome Total War Remastered. You get this great mod for free, and many other great mods that are already available on Steam Workshop. Now, this is part 2 of our Antigonid/Macedonian campaign. And unfortunately, despite part 1 being close to an hour long, we did not get a battle. That sometimes happens. It depends on how big your faction is and whether you have any neighbours and whether you have anyone to attack. Sometimes episode 1 is just basically setting everything up for what follows. Other times you have to literally fight for your life right from turn 1. We did not. We are at war with the Epirates who are over here, but I think they have. Let me see. That's their capital, and they have 3 settlements that we know about because we have a spy up here. That's the Free Peoples, isn't it? I think it is. The Free Peoples are the rebels. We have a diplomat heading over there. We have a diplomat heading into the Black Sea. Right now he's in this area, which is, I believe, called the Bosporus. Isn't that called the Sea of Marmara up there? And then that's the Dardanelles down there, isn't it? Unless my geography is completely terrible. Or maybe this is the Sea of Marmara and that's the Bosporus. Right. I think there's actually a plan on building a canal right across there, isn't there? At some point, or there was, before the hostilities that erupted further north. Alright, so there is a diplomat going there, because he's going to talk to the factions around the Black Sea. We've got another diplomat heading over to North Africa, because there's 3 factions we can talk to there. We've got yet another diplomat right there, who will try to get to us peace with Rhodes. I think we can. And then talk to Pergamon up there. And I am definitely going to do a Pergamon campaign. I've had requests from a number of people to do a Pergamon campaign in various mods for Rome Total War and for Attila and for Rome 2. We will definitely get a Pergamese campaign going. Do not worry. But the Pergamese actually have very similar units to the ones we currently have. Right, as we're out of money again and going even more into debt, we will just end the turn and see what happens. Very fast end turns in this, despite the fact that there are 900 plus regions and 26, is it? 26 playable factions at the moment? I think it is. I could go and look very easily to find that out. Right, intern report. Not quite as bad. You'll notice that we're in winter, and that's when you can find out what turn you're in by hovering over that. So we're in winter. Generally, you lose more money in winter than you do in the other seasons. So I know it gives you the date there, but if you want to know what the actual turn number is, it's turn 4, and that's how you find out. So we've constructed some more farming, haven't we? Which is good, and we've got lots of trade going. We've got a new family member. Pergamon is now at war with the Ptolemaic faction. Good luck with that, mate. Alright. Now there might be a Pergamese settlement right here. Nope, another Seleucid settlement. And there's a Pergamese ship there. Right. Now we could land here because there's some Bithynians there. In fact we will. We'll land there very quickly. Go and talk to the Bithynians. We are also at war with the Galatians. They're not too far away, but they can't really attack me. So I'm not too worried about them at the moment. Let's see if they will counter with some money, like the other factions have been doing. And whether they will give us map info. Yep, see, you don't want to give us map info. They're going to counter with more money. Exactly 100. Exactly 150. At best it'll go up 20 or 30. So I'm going to accept that. I mean, we could get over to, where is it, Ankara, fairly quickly with this guy. How long would that take him? Two turns. Yeah, he could get there in 2 turns, and we could almost certainly get peace with him. But you know what? I'm going to put him back on the ship and let him sail around the Black Sea. Now, here's some more rebels, but I think Tillis, is it Tillis or Tylus? I call it Tillis, but I think they're around there. Let's see what our spy can discover. Now he's discovered the faction leader, Alexander of Epirus. Ooh, and who's that with him? Cleonomus. He looks rather old. He's 61 years old, and he's still a general. Good for him. Right, we got a 100% chance of spying on them, so that's good. But we've got our extra diplomat there. See if we can get peace with them. So we've got 2 settlements under siege, don't we? And we haven't been attacked by anyone just yet, but Sparta does not have anywhere it can really go, except there, there, or there. So they might come for us. What are you going to do when the Spartans come for you? They're a big fan favourite, but they start out very small and they have money issues. Most of your early battles you just gather all of your generals together, because I think they have infantry generals and they're just really powerful, and you just fight the battles with those. Sail away, sail away. So we intercepted, or we're about to be intercepted, but we want to sail away. There's also Syracuse over here, so we might as well actually get on over there and talk to Syracuse. Those will be an interesting faction to play as. Again, they will have very similar units to what we already have.
Be quick. Our patience
very demanding, is it? What if we don't ask for trade? We can't give them compensation. Yeah, they're not going for it, are they? Nope. I'm going to keep you around this area.
a most generous proposal.
Yeah, we're not going for an alliance with them. Can we see what their units look like? They're going to have very similar units to what we have. Map info. And I bet they counter with some more money, some extra money. Well, let's see.
Would you consider?
Yeah, they did.
Would you consider?
So that went up 100.
Would you consider?
That went up by 60.
Would you consider?
Alright, that's about the limit.
Our thanks.
You're welcome. Now you head on over to those Galatians. There they are. And you go and look for some Tylians. Tylians? No, haven't found them, but they're out here. They're definitely out here. Is that a road? That looks like a road. Yes, there's a little cart. Follow the roads. They will lead you somewhere. Yeah, look, we're not as much in debt. It's going down. Those are at war. That might encourage Rhodes to get at peace with us. I don't think the Epirates are too concerned about us at the moment. They're building up a large force. You see, they've got at least 3 generals there. What I'm going to do to try to send these ones over here. That means we're going to have to lower the attacks there a little bit just to get by. I want to try and get those units into here. Or if I can get them in there, and then transfer yours over. That might discourage the Spartans if we can get another 3 units in here. What's our wall situation like? We've got a good strong wall. And we've got Aetolians up here. Right, that can only hold 5 more, and this can hold 4. Right.
Dear friend.
And no, because that's going to force us to break our alliance with the Boeotians. No, sorry. It might also cause us to get a peace treaty with Epirus. It's a tough one. No, because Epirus are a bunch of jerks. I offered them peace. Right, we've got another young general, Ptolemaeus, coming along. Marriage celebrations. And we must have had a coming of age as well. Galatians and Odrysians. Why do I have 2 generals in there though? Did I forget to move one of them out at some point? Right. Oh, good. The Spartans have gone over there. Right. I send... what do we have in here? Slingers and hoplites. Those are not going to be really great use. I was going to send 3, wasn't I? Right. What I'll do, send those in there. Send those 3 over here. What I could do is send one of those generals. He's not a good governor. That's his management there. That's his influence in his family. And that's his command ability. So he has more command. He's got some management because he's been sitting in there. So yeah. I mean, I could put him in there and take out that unit. Get them over. Take out that other general. So we've still got a strong force there. Probably now outnumbering them. And we can also... ooh, that's going to cut down their growth. Yeah, we're only down to negative 26. That's not that bad. Not that bad. Now, I'm sure we can find someone very, very soon. Right. There's a settlement, Odrysians. Alright.
A most generous proposal.
Now, they're not at war with anyone.
A most generous welcome, friend.
And that gives us an ally on our eastern border. Now, we're about 10,000 in debt. But again, do not be too concerned about that.
Would you consider...
because I'm not.
Would you consider our thanks?
You're welcome. And we have a Gete diplomat, and remember you can talk to multiple factions in a turn.
A most generous proposal.
And
Welcome,
you're
friend.
welcome.
A most generous proposal.
Alright, they went for that. So let's get a Adricians. Tillus is out there somewhere. Where are the Tillians? No, they're not there. Those are rebel Greeks. Got to find Tillus. It's out here somewhere. What if I move my ship up? Can I find anyone then? Odessians. Isn't Odessa up here in the Crimea? Always thought it was. Maybe they moved that tribe. Well, you're going to keep on heading towards the Galatians,
Yes, master.
so we can get hopefully peace with those. Everyone is going to head towards Syracuse, which is right there. Actually, we could stop off because there should be some Romans right here, and we can talk to them and get some trade going on with them. So we're getting lots of alliances. Nobody's attacking us just yet. And that's down to 3 turns. I'll leave that diplomat there. So that gives him some line of sight over some of the northern Emirate territory. And we'll ask him again, because we can always go to war again if we feel the need.
Surely you jest.
Nope, I do not jest, but I ingest. Right, talk to the Romans. Romans are allied to the Massalians, not a surprise.
Generous proposal.
That's demanding, but
A most generous proposal.
yeah, you're welcome. That cost me a bit. Wasn't a good, well, and initially a good deal, but also not a terrible deal. And there's the city of Syracuse, which has walls. It has walls. Imagine that.
Generous proposal.
Right, they are fellow Greeks. They're actually bankrupt, so we probably won't get any money from them. We don't need an alliance.
A most generous proposal.
Right, now there should be some Carthaginians out there. Let's have a look. Can we see their units? Mercenary Peloponnesian hoplites, and Peloponnese is in Greece, isn't it? And there's Syracusan hoplites, Syracusan Thoricitai. Right, so you get back on your little ship and sail around there. Now that's all of the agents, isn't it, except the spy? I thought. Nope. Ah, there they are. Tillis. Oh, actually, Tillis settlement.
A most
Now
generous.
they have a lot of allies as well. Bosporan Kingdom, who we'll go and talk to very soon, and the Galatians. Oh, I want to talk to them again. That's actually very demanding, is it? Is it because we're at war with your ally? Alright. Yep, it's going down. Going down. Plus we are getting money for all this map info.
Would you consider?
Yep, and there's the iconic Rome 1 soundtrack.
Would you consider?
They went up a fair amount.
Would you consider?
Alright, that's getting close to the upper limit.
Our thanks.
Right, can you get onto your little ship? Now there is another faction out here. Who is it? I forgot their name. Is it the Boii? Bowie? There is another faction out there. head for your little ship, and then you'll sail up and talk to the Bosporan Kingdom. I wonder if there'll be a new Bosporan Kingdom after the hostilities in the Ukraine come to an end one way or another. Imagine that, the people of the Crimea forming their own country. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm neither saying that I'm for or against that, I'm just saying it's a possibility. Right, solo goods. Right. Who else can we move? You've already talked to Stupid Everett's. Stupid Everett's? Alright. Wonder how many more turns. Because we're on turn 7, and we've been going into debt since the end of turn 1, right? Or at the start of turn 2. New family member. See, we've got a lot of map info, but we can't see too much of the map. Because again, it's over 900 regions. Look at all those Spartans down there. And a captured Messene. That could be good or it could be bad. Because the next target might be me. Can't see who's in there. Can't see who's in there. They've got at least 3 generals in there. Right, anything interesting happen? It's not the Boii, it's the Scordicii up here. I just remembered there is another faction up there. Scordicii, that's who's up there. Right, that's all of the agents, isn't it? Yep. Come on, let's see if we can get that battle going. That's what you're here to see, isn't it? I am trying to get through these turns ASAP. Those are down to 1. They might just surrender. You never know. Can I see what their population is? No, not yet. Sometimes you can. All that money that we've been getting has made sure that we haven't gone massively into debt. Alright, he's going to sally out. Ah, but look at those Spartans, they've consolidated. They've consolidated their forces. Alright. So they got some heavy cav. And 3 Greek hoplites. Yeah, they've got better range. They got some archers, but we'll get to those. Let's go and have our first real battle. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Like I say, I've managed to get over 500 turns into a Rome campaign, personal one, and I've only had, I think, 3 crashes during that. And I know what caused 2 of those. Ah, the generals. They are numerous but not good for much. Rather like modern day British admirals. They are most numerous. But are they good for anything? That's the question. If you didn't know, Britain has more admirals than it has ships in the Royal Navy. Now there is something of an annoying bug in that when they're supposed to sally out, sometimes they'll just stay in the city. The timer will go down like half a minute or a minute, and then you'll get the pop-up message saying, "Oh, it looks like it's going to be a draw. Would you like to quit?" And you think, well, they haven't even come out. So I always just click on the continue part. But sometimes they will come out. Well, I don't know why it does that, but it's a bit annoying. We're not going to get too close because these towers are like machine guns, ancient machine guns. And we do have one unit that has javelins, and it's this one. They're a cross between like a legionary and a hoplite, but they also get a javelin. Yeah, doesn't look like they're going to come out, so what I'm going to do, stick on to fast forward, triple speed. They have come out. Good. And they're sending hoplites. Got some Agrarians. These are quite powerful javelin unit. Don't get caught. Get behind there. Ah, wrong gate. Let's zoom in. Fire! Right, here we have them. They got the torches. There they are. Beautiful shield designs. Look at that. That's a boar. That's a cyclops, isn't it? Some kind of bird. What is that? Is that a phoenix? That one? No, it's a fish, isn't it? Like a giant goldfish. That's what it looks like. Now, is that their general? I want to kill their general. Looks like he's still in the settlement. Quite often the general will come out one of those side gates, especially if he's a mounted general. Right, I see some of their missile units, so I want to kill those off. You go in that direction, you go in that one. Blow your little horn. Where is their general? Is he still in the settlement? There he is, isn't he? Now they did have another general. There's the general, there's their other cav. So they almost always come out of those side gates. Oh, you almost got hit by those hoplites. Go after their missiles. We killed off the archers. I don't want to chase them too far. That's about the limit. And then you start getting shot. But we'll give them a charge because those ones are wavering already. And as those are javelins, they have to get pretty close to throw their javelin. Yep, we broke that unit. Come out of guard mode and go and hit them in flank. Those are broken as well. That's good. Now again, this is on medium, so don't expect anything too difficult. But as we're playing as one of the Hellenic factions against probably other Hellenic factions, you don't want to be watching 60 minutes of hoplite unit trying to stab another hoplite unit. It can get most boring. Yep, clearing those up. And it's great to have a balance of power that not only shows you the actual percentage, but the actual numbers as well. Amazing. We don't get that in all the Total War titles. Empire, Napoleon, to name but a few. Alright, keep an eye on his numbers, because he might start getting shot by the towers. Do you have any javelins? That unit's going down. Alright, he is getting shot. I'm going to pull them back. I don't really want to fight them inside those narrow streets. You've still got javelins. And those are wavering. Yeah, you're losing quite a few men. Get out. I can't remember the graphic settings I have, but it looks cool with the mist on there, the fog. Sometimes you get a lot of rain. You don't get as much rain or as much heavy rain in this version as the previous one, at least not in my experience. And it does snow as well. There's a shaken. Let's zoom out so I can see where their general is. Right. You go for another charge on them. Where's the... There he is. He's coming out of that side gate. Right, I think we've won over here against their last actual unit. Blow your horn. Oh, lost another 3, probably from the towers. Kill them off. Quick, quick, quick. Alright, he's getting shot again. Get away from the tower. Let's reorganize our units. And as you know, I'm a big fan of using trees and siege equipment to break up enemy formations if they attack you. Why did you go into column? That was weird. Alright, here comes their general. And you've got javelins. Right. Nope, he's trying to get around, isn't he? come along, make your move, or if your infantry is dead, let me go to slow motion so you can have a look at these beautiful units with that leopard skin. Beautiful looking units. Again, I don't even think I have it on the highest graphical settings. Right, he's definitely trying to sneak around. Right, he's trying to get over to him. Can you get your javelins off? Yep, those are dying fairly quickly. You're moving very, very slowly though. You can't be that tired. No, it says you're eager. Get your javelins off. Blow your horn. That's where you get the message about routing units and enemy and allied generals being killed on the alerts. None of that's happened yet. No, he's holding out quite well. You're not on guard mode, are you? I mean, that is heavy cav, so they won't go down that quickly. Right, their general is shaken. You've still got more javelins. Keep going. I don't think they have shields. And if they did have shields, they'd be on that side. Yep, there's a wavering. Yep, we got him, he's broken. You don't need to fire anymore. I mean, they've still got a few men coming up to the gate. It's a bit hard to see because they're grey. Their icons are grey. I would like brighter icons like red and blue. Those will stand out a lot more. Sometimes it's hard to see where the enemy units are. But there's the alert. Tarkon, General of the Free Peoples of Middle Earth. Nope, wait, wrong mod. So we could either just wait for them to come out, or we could send you down to try and kill them. We could even send somebody on the siege equipment, but then we'd take extra losses and I could just fast forward it. In fact, we will just fast forward it. See, they're going to take... There it is, in battle. Yay! Most of those losses probably came from the towers. So finally we got a battle. Well, I say finally because it came at the end of episode 2. But yeah, we've gone over our time limit just a little bit. And in the next episode, that other rebel settlement will fall as well. Alright, now they're actually quite happy, probably because they're of the same culture. Now we can get some good money, which would probably cut that in about half. But I'm just going to occupy them, because we might need to move those troops out. Because this one is going to fall next turn. See, we're only 114. Yeah, we're going to start making a profit. I mean, we could bump it up, make a little profit right now. I'm fairly certain we're going to have to face the Spartans sooner rather than later. That's why I was hoping to join up our forces. We need to take out Oreos. Right. Yep. I should just go through and check that. Sparta. Oh, we are at war. Why are we at war? They've broken their alliance. Have they attacked me? Show me where they've attacked me. Maybe they have a ship blockading port. Yes, there it is. They have a ship. And it is blockading Argos. Alright, so we do know that they're going to be coming for us. I send all of those in there. That's about as big a force as I can muster down here. Ooh, I'm going to have to send somebody back. Probably one of those. Yep, that's enough. Just to keep them happy. Okay. Yeah, can we get more troops down here? We're going to perhaps start making enough money next time, but we've got to get down the deficit and then we've got to start recruiting units. It's going to be touch and go. Probably going to lose this one. If they siege us, yeah, if I fought them out in the field, they would win because they're quite strong. But that's it for part 2 of this great campaign as Antigonid Macedonians in Rome Total Realism, Imperium Surrectum.